Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UCF Knights, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Duke Blue Devils. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowle, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Playoff game. Return starts from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So UCF's offense will get the first swing today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Tailback with another carry. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. All right, test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to pass this time. Receiver makes the grab. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
We'll give it to the running back. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. The Knights come up to the line in a hurry-up.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes after a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to Old Reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Try and muscle for the first down. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring out fourth down and 1.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down, aggressive start. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
I really like this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator and head coach deciding to go for this. Why not take a chance here on this opening drive? You've gotten across midfield. Worst case is you put your defense back out on the field, but instead you pick up the first down, new set of downs, and they're thinking about a touchdown here on this drive.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And the back now goes in motion. And it's a direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Pass caught down at the 20. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Good throw, catch made on the out route. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. The Knights come to the line with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
One of those crucial moments early in this playoff game. 3rd down and goal. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, what a great job by this defense. They have really tightened things up here inside the 10-yard line. Seems like they're almost daring the offense to go for it here on 4th down. Let's see what the decision is.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, UCF! As they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Bringing it out. It's Mason. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Duke's offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a bigger one.
And the Blue Devils will bring their punt team on the field now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Can he make it to the marker? He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the run here, lets it go. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. It's UCF in the lead. We reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver. And the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball is coming to allow him to knock it away.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Out of the gun now on third down. The sure hands. It's Butler.
But you got third down. The offense has the advantage here on third down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion, but this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go after.
He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. One man in the backfield, he didn't get the football. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught by the receiver. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. The Knights come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Second down after that short completion. They'll run it to the left. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy...
It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave them back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The Blue Devils are in the red zone now. A play action, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Blue Devils. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. And they get set now to try to PAT. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll hand it off. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. The Knights come to the line in a hurry-up.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Here comes a first down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Ashley. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's going to take off here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Looking for a receiver. That's caught. It's Ashley. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Breaks into open space. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Knights starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Gives it to the back. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's a 1st and 10 play. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Knights. So with playoff pressure for the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain the drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Mason. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Play action here on 1st down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. What a catch! They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a 1st down. Play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. That's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
They'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Knights will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
Knights will kick it deep to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they begin the drive at the 25. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Pulls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, it's incomplete pass here on this RPO, and typically you see these RPOs thrown quickly. Make the read, process, ball out, get the ball to the playmakers and let them do their thing. I guess if there's a silver lining, at least there wasn't an illegal man downfield.
Caught quickly. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. They'll kick it away here. See if he can make the play on this return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Running back grabs it on a screen.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab behind the line, it's Young. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. The Knights will line up to boot it away. He's on the punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll call for the fair catch here. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Powers through. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
This is the sixth play on the drive. Quarterback keeps the football. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout or they check him out. Looking for a man deep down the left side. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Duke.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He breaks free. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Gonna run it. It's Moulton. He's past the marker and still going. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And here's the handoff. Getting some room at the 25. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. The Knights have first and 10 here. Keeping it on the ground here. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They're going to run it here. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short in the 7th play of the drive. There's the handoff. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And now the defense able to bring him down. And it's UCF in the lead, Kirk, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. The call is quarterback sneak. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. And that's how the quarterback sneak. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, UCF.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. First play of the drive. We're going to throw the football. Worked over the middle, but it's incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. This time it's complete. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. New center down to the offense. 1st and 10. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. The sure hands. It's Butler. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. So 4th down and 15. The offense is out there going for it. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got a man down the middle. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Looking to throw it again. The pocket breaking down. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Butler. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. And the Blue Devils will line up here on 1st down and goal. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it called.
Touchdown, Blue Devils. Add 6 more points to the total. That's an important score. We got a 1-possession game now, Kurt, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. 1st down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, reached the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Pounding away with the run game. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game, and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Handoff to the back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Milton. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Knights will line up on 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball.
Headed for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Knights. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They test the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made on the right side. Fighting him off. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Down late. They'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game.
A deep shot to the left side. And he hauls it in, down inside the 30. And he goes down after a huge chunk play to completely change field position here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's picked off in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Toss it to the back, running left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. It's a fumble. The offense able to retain possession. Very lucky to still have a chance to win this. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. He'll pitch it.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Moulton. They make the tackle, but that's enough for a first down, and that should do it.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.